And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
Let's go. At their own 28-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Watch the screen.
They'll run this with Homer. And an alley to run. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Yannick Ngakoue in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a second down coming up. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Going on the ground with Homer. Finding some room at midfield. And a cutback, right sideline. And finally, wrestled down at the 11. And he winds up getting this all the way down to the Jags' 11. Terrific run from one of the fastest backs in the game today. A guy who keeps defensive coordinators up at night, no doubt.
Remember when we were meeting with the D coordinator before the game and all he talked about was run fits, making sure our guys were in the right place so there were no creases?
They missed their fits, didn't they?
Yeah, there was no fit there. The only fit was at the end when he threw his headset down after that big run.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Rashad Penny. His 3rd touchdown now on the year as they are now on the board here in the first half. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
Stand at their own 24-yard line.
Let's go.
The Jacksonville
70,
offense
80.
set to begin their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing, because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Bear. Check. Lead grip.
Fournette. Room here to run. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
36-yard line.
So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10.
Rock it.
Check 31.
Now.
And to give this time to the tailback. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up, because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Ready.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, Haywood.
I got you, son.
Let's go.
Here's Minshew. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
But there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Come on,
2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter.
56. All day. 56 to Mike. 50.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there for Jacksonville, and a 1st down as well.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Down.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. On the run, it's Fournette. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
48-yard line.
Here we go. 30 base. Now.
Bring it.
Golf.
Mike 56. Mike 56.
Now on 2nd and 13. Minshew. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Bang, 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 bang. 6 guy. Check 6 guy.
Bravo.
Big edge.
Shoot.
So 3rd and long, here's Minshew. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Jadeveon Clowney in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. On 4th down, on his Logan Cook to punt. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
I got you.
This is Homer. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Hey guys, listen.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down.
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
Hey, 96.
Mike
96. They gonna need some therapy after this.
Mike 96. Mike 96.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. 2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7, our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Flush to his right. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Josh Allen, what a season he continues to have, his 15th sack of the campaign.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
I got him. 25. Check 25. Check 25.
Watch the safety creep.
14.
They'll run it now out of the gun. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. On 3rd down, Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. They go play action with Wilson. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. And now it's 2nd down.
I'm trying to collect.
Play action. It's Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Bernardrick McKinney, the linebacker, picks it. At a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Here we go. 10 Lobo. You're out.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Kill. Hey, turn it out. Alert 3. Alert 3. He's checking. He's
Fine.
They'll go play action here with Minshew.
Kill. Turn up.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it from nowhere to escape, and he goes down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now it's Wilson. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it and give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Move 15. 14.
I got it. Hey, 96 is coming. We're going to Mike 96.
Watch the slant.
Mike 96.
Front left.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
On 3rd down, Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down of the process.
Hey, zero.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Go 14.
Switch. Rotate. Spell.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd.
Alert.
Hey. 4 down.
Hey, 96 is coming. We're going to Mike 96.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He goes full extension, and he's got it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 25-yard line.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook, and a great grab on the other end. They'll run it now out of the gun. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah!
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Josh Allen, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here.
12. That's it. 44 is Mike. 44 is Mike. Check. Watch the pass. Here we go. 44 is the Mike. Hey, guys, listen. Watch QB draw.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that will knot us up at 10. So they come away from this opening drive of the third quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job 1, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Let's go now.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Let him know. Check 37. Deuce.
Buzz.
Hey, check 24.
Get it.
Minshew sets to throw. Completes it to Lee. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain.
Joker.
Leo.
Undercrush.
They'll try the right side here with Fournette. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw that on that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Switch gears. Shift. Hey.
Look at me. Door.
24.
Hey, Sam on.
We got double up.
Step.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
1st down and 10.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson, incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it. Wilson now. From the gun, he'll throw. It's caught. Lockett. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards, the final tally. Wilson now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. It'll be a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll also be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Wilson. This complete to Lockett. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Miles Jack there to make the tackle. Again, it's Homer. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a good gain of 11. Sets them up 1st and goal.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
Good job right there.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson rolling to his right. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And no movement for the field goal unit to break this tie. They're going to go for this thing. 4th and goal. Here we go.
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, twist. Twist, twist. Switch.
Got it. Good side.
There's the sneak with Wilson. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Russell Wilson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes it a 17-10 score. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
You got it, son. Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. Check pass, check pass. Hey, watch that, watch that.
Let's go.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. Lee's got it over the middle. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. On second down, here's Fournette. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Rock it, hit it.
They keep it with Fournette on first down. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
Ready? 90, Wolf.
Mike 37. Right here. That's what I do. Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Check 43.
Right up.
Looking to throw it. Minshew. Got a man open. It's Ricky Seals-Jones. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 45-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Come on, set. 18 Gator.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Hey, zoom.
Watch the run. Watch the run. It's soft, baby. That's baby soft. Whip.
5.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. The open man is Westbrook. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 1.
There we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Right there. 54, right there.
Ready?
They'll try to throw for it with Minshew. And he finds Seals-Jones complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 24-yard line.
That's good for a Jackson.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Fournette. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 26-yard line.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Defense, let's go. Slam.
Hard. Go. Let go.
Off play action, it's Minshew. And he fires one incomplete. Marquise Lee, the intended target. 3rd down here.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill. Check 3, check 3, check 3.
Big Trevor.
Now Minshew. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run with Fournette. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Seahawks 7-yard line.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Check 26. Check 26. Check the backer. Check the backer. Pick the edge. Pick the edge. Come, come. Check. Check. Check.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And they're knocking on the door. 2nd and goal now in a 1-score game.
Rush in. Check 3. Check 3. Check 3. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Check your hot read. Let's go.
2nd down and goal. Minshew. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. 1st down, Seahawks.
1st down, Seahawks.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
At the 16-yard line.
Double count right here. Double count.
Check, check, check.
Now Wilson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Wilson to the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Throwing now is Wilson. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. And this will pin him nicely inside the 20 as it's out of bounds at about the 14-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
Ready.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
I'm going to hit you all day.
Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.
So for the Seahawks, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for